Hey guys, time for another episode of The Art of Making. You can follow me on YouTube under my name, Jesse Malero. I have very few videos up, but the plan is to have more. At some point, this will be one of them. So I'm going to take a few minutes today to cover the topic of detailing any type of model or cosplay component you want to make. As in a previous post, I showed how I heated and shaped some PVC plastic, and as you can see, I've added some detailed components. Now, what I like doing is I love dumpster diving and recycling everything. This is an old case that someone had thrown away, and it was supposed to be some type of solar cell phone charging thing. These are knobs from toothpaste and spray paint caps. They've got nice textures, and then there's all sorts of little knobs, bits of plastic, containers, packaging. Anyway, if you look on this particular gauntlet, these components on the side were cut-offs from some plastic fencing that I had a while back. We were renovating the office and we took apart an old keypad. I actually dismantled the unit, took the keypad, took the cell phone case, cut a hole, mounted the keypad. So now when I wear the gauntlet, I actually have a physical keypad that visually will look technically correct. This is just a little resin cast piece that I had left over from one of my Mandalorian helmets, another random little part. Again, just little bits and pieces that you find that you can make great detailing with. Have no idea what this was, but I found it in the trash. It had a really nice streamlined shape. It had these designs in it, had a nice curve on the back. So I opened it up, took out whatever electronic components were in it, and then just glued random little half rounds and cutoffs and little, odds and ends, and now it looks like a legitimate component on the gauntlet, that it has dials, knobs, and so on. At some point, I will be placing a piece of acrylic on the front of this, because in some of the Mandos, they have miniature projectile missiles that shoot from their forearm gauntlet. I've got a piece of tubing that I'm actually going to cut several lengths of tubing and mount them onto the front, cutting them at a slight diagonal angle and giving that illusion. So once these are painted, they're going to look pretty good. Also, in a previous thing I mentioned, they stick very well. I ran self-adhesive Velcro on the inside and let it fold over the leading edge. I also applied the opposite Velcro on the other side. So I place my arm and place my thing, and once I have the costuming on, it will be snug, and I can always apply a small bit of foam on the inside to keep it rigid. But there is the gauntlet, and it has a great look. And here, there's my keypad. I can actually hit buttons. I can add more dials and buttons to this. For example, this has a flat spot, so I might take something, place it on the side just to give it a little more dimension. This was an actual knob from, not sure what it was, but I made a mold and I cast it up, so I can glue this literally right on the top, and it'll give me the illusion that it's an actual working dial. You take other random components, place it on the front. So there's all kinds of things you can do, literally with a little bit of imagination and seeing things for what they are, or what they could be, not for what they are. So anyway, guys, there'll be some photos when I post this video that you can get a broader idea of what I'm doing. So hope you like. Bye.